This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP, and I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. Today, we're looking at The Boys, This Is Gonna Hurt. You're going to draw a Homelander card at the beginning of each turn, and something negative will happen. Then you will spend your 3 actions to move around the board, recruiting beta or alpha characters by fighting them. You have to pay the cost, and you have to roll dice in excess of their hit points to add them to your team. Once you have enough hit points, or you feel like you have enough dice, you can go to the center to pay him $30 million and roll against Homelander in order to defeat him. So really it's about joining and building up a superhero team in order to take out the bad guy. Kind of like the Avengers or the Justice League. You can't do it on your own. You're going to need a team of people. Now, which team are you going to choose? And that's the main question you're going to have in The Boys. The best way to talk about the IP and the mechanisms and whether they match in respect to this game is that, yes, in The Boys, you're trying to build a superhero team and you want to go fight Homelander. How you do that isn't the most interesting, and that you're having these constant fights with superheroes, and if you beat them, they join you, and now you have a stronger team, and rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. There are times where the cards, which are unbalanced, some are just clearly better than others as you're going through, but they're all in the service of building this team because you want to go fight Homelander. It's kind of weird that you get these beta, and then once you have a good team of betas, it's like, now I need to replace them with alphas. So it feels like 2 halves that are the same, but you have to do it twice in order to get to the end game. You could have just cut out the betas altogether and just had alphas. I think that would have worked better. But I see what they're going for with the source material. Now, some of the humor or the gross material isn't necessarily in this game. So a lot of people, I think, watch The Boys for that. You're gonna find some of that in here, but not a lot of it. They tamed it down quite a bit for the board game experience, but some of it's still here. The IP and the mechanisms match. Yeah, I guess this is about what you can expect. It's a mediocre show. It's a mediocre comic series that uses, off the wall things for attention. The board game does the same thing. So they are a lot alike. Is it a great board game? Absolutely not. Is it a fun romp of beating up your friends and Homelander? Yeah, it works in that respect, but just kind of know what you're going into. It fits the IP, but I don't know if it fits the description of a good game.